Yeah, you're still at the right place at the right time. Afternoon Express here on S3. Now, baking can be intimidating. I mean, if you ask me that, yes, I know it's true. It's a fact for most people, especially baked cheesecakes. They delight to eat, but they're very, very intimidating for so many to bake. But if you try these ones we're about to make, the fuss-free individual apple and caramel cheesecakes that are just an explosion of flavor, delicious flavor, then you will know that there's nothing to be intimidated about, especially when we've got our Tumi chef, chew me, chew me, chew me. And the crowd goes,
yeah, and the crowd goes wild.
And they'll do the same for these.
Exactly. And I know you're going to go wild because you like sweet things. And this is why I love cooking with you, because it doesn't feel like we're going overboard. So we're starting with the base. Any cheesecake has a base of some sorts. Sometimes people like to use puff pastry. Some people will use, any type of base in to give your cheesecake a base. In our case, normally people use graham crackers. We're going to be using ginger biscuits.
Oh, I love them. I love it already. Oh, flavor, flavor.
So we've crushed them up. You're adding some sugar in there. You're also adding some cinnamon.
Anything with cinnamon for me, it's good to go. I'm here. Right? Thank you.
And then now all you're doing is binding all of it together. Using butter. And the biggest thing is make sure to use the butter, because also once it's cooked and it stays solid afterwards. That's how we're baking.
Oh, that's the great thing about butter, right?
But then I'm going on too fast here, and I'm not giving myself a chance to do what I got to do.
Okay, what have you got to do?
I have to do the filling, because a cheesecake is not a cheesecake without that cheesecake part.
So on the difficulty part, the part that you're doing and the part that I'm doing, what's more complex and more important to the recipe?
You don't want to do that to our viewers. None of this is hard. None of it is hard. It's all very simple, all very easy, and can be done by like anyone in your house. Yeah. You could literally bring in the kids to take part in this.
This is definitely one of those. I do think that I find recipes where you can bring in the kids. Every time I hear a chef saying, you can get the kids involved in this one, it's a really simple one. I know that that's a Tabiso-proof one, right?
And the other reason why we say that is because we need hands in the kitchen. We're tired of constantly being the only ones doing the work.
And also, those kids don't pay rent. This is their way of paying for their accommodation.
Exactly. This is why I love you, Uncle Tubbs. So, what I've got in this bowl right now is some cream cheese that's already been softened. I've already added 1 egg. I've already added my eggs, and I've added the sugar. So that step has already been taken out. And all we're doing now is just softening up my cream cheese, as you can see, or that mixture, and then for stability, to make sure that it holds its form, and also, as you can see, those beautiful ridges that come from...
how did that happen?
Yes, it comes from those cupcake molds you've got there, but also corn flour helps with that as well.
Oh, yes, corn flour is really good. It's strong enough for that. It's made for the job. It's fit for office. If you have a guest like Jack Parrow at the house, you probably will have shot glasses already out, because it's a good time. So you maybe take these shot glasses. This is what you told me I need to do. I need to flatten these here using the shot glass, right?
Exactly.
Smart way, smart hack that.
Doing well.
Yeah, I've done this before.
You've done this before. I can see it's quite professional. Right, so all I've done, I've mixed up all that mixture that I had. I've got our corn flour, I've got our sugar, cream cheese, all of it. And we just spoon in our cream cheese filling into the inside. Okay, I should probably be using 2 spoons. Okay. Let's go back to the drawing board.
There you go. Let's go.
2 spoons.
And then, voila.
And we're topping this off. Obviously, this still needs to go into the oven to bake. Bake these for 15 to 18 minutes at 180 degrees. When it comes out, let it chill. And then we put our apple caramel topping on top of our cheese to make them look as gorgeous as they are.
This looks so good. Can I grab one? I am going to grab one, please.
Go ahead.
Please. I love the fact that you can get it done in such a short amount of time, because how many times have you found yourself with guests already sitting there, you still have to think about putting the dessert together, but you also want to entertain them. It's not easy. But what's easy is going on to afternoonexpress.co.za. Get your hands on this recipe. Let me tell you what it tastes like.
Well, you're telling us what it tastes like. I'm already just crying for one, because,
it's moist, right? The 3 layers, you almost taste them all binding together at once.
If an apple crumble had a baby with a cheesecake, that's exactly what it would taste like.
Oh, man. And this baby is like baby of the year. I love it. Melissa, where are you going? Where are you going?
One thing about me, if I hear apple crumble and if I hear cheesecake, I hear my name. So don't... No, I want
grab that one. Grab that one.
Cheers,
bye. This will happen at your house. afternoonexpress.co.za. I love it. Do me. Chew me.